count here an astonishing 400 billion market cap. Possible way they could satisfy Wall Street, right? That's like satisfying Sydney Sweeney. How you gonna do that? We're multi-cloud. What are you trying to do there, Ruski? What cloud provider you use? Give database credits, please. Come on, dog, ain't that stupid? We're using DigitalOcean. Yeah. If you were here, you know what I would do? I would do this first. Click. Open that. Open the window, and then hang you by your fucking ankles over the window until you started pee-peeing. Then I would bring you back in.
I'll dunk on anyone. I don't give a f. If I'm in the mood, I'll tear you down. I'll tear a homeless guy down. I don't care if you're on drugs. Come here. Take him by the ear.
Risen up a baddie. I'm talking about, what's up, baby girl? You want to be with a boss? I'm a boss. Just keep saying that over and over again. I'm a boss. People respect that. I'm a boss.
Oh man, my local deli raised prices on me. This is crazy. $5 for coffee, $9 for egg and cheese, $6 for the fruit bowl. Maybe the Zohan guy's, maybe he's onto something, bro.
Time out for the BS. Go home, bro, you sleepy. I've worked a lot of labor jobs over the years to keep the lights on, if you know what I mean. One technique I learned a long time ago to help save my back is power zone lifting. I move with integrity at all times. I'll end up hurting more than I help when I go against my gut feeling. This is all true.
I am the worst. Everything they said about me is true. It's actually worse than you think.
Everything you know about Shkreli, it's worse than you thought.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, you don't like that. I don't like that.
I do swear, everyone. Are you Indian, dude? Are you Indian? Do not swear on my profile.
I made just as much money outside of pharma as in pharma. You just don't know me, okay? So watch your mouth, because I will find you. And when I find you, I'll hug you.
Hey, yo, man. I think you can go public and get a $5 billion valuation like IMQ and them. Best believe I can help you too, dog. Makes no sense for you to be private when there is crazy money to be had in the public markets. You can raise $1 billion. I believe in Fluxonion and I believe in you. Let me in your next round and I can bring some of my homies with, like some really famous people I know. Kanye. Anyway, hit me up if you want to chat. I am serious. There's Nicole Verdun, was serving as director of the office that reviews cell and gene therapies before she was placed on administrative leave. Probably because she's a black woman. I mean, that's the main reason I would think. I would defund the NYPD for being anti-queer. Allahu Akbar! I'm pretty sure Muhammad was pro-queer, although I don't want to take the Prophet's name in vain. There just weren't that many LGBTQ in that time. We go back 1,000 years, and there were LGBTQ in the Middle East. They totally wouldn't behead them. They'd be totally welcome. They wouldn't get stoned or anything. They'd be totally accepted.
I'm looking at ultrasounds of the baby. He looks black. Is Jamal dog? We name him Jamal.
Jamal's not even a good black name. There's so many better ones. Quan, definitely undefeated.
Gluttonous. 𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗔𝗍𝗔𝗐. Jaden. Deshaun Carter Johnson Shkreli. Quantum.
If the baby comes out black, I don't know what to say on that one. I will not be happy. Deshore's algorithm. Wu-Tang baby.
You want me to do a real-time update of the title? Is that what you want?
Ayanami? Listen, first things first, Ayanami. Go back to your country. This is America. The market makers are after my money. They care about my $1,000. This bag of country. Bag holders. America, great again. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Well, look at that. I am impressed, Mr. Shkreli. I can't believe that you pulled this off, but you did.
And
Way to find a miracle.
Some of it was delivered in cash, but you know, you were very insistent, so.
It doesn't matter as long as it gets done, right?
Exactly. Let me ask you something. Is there any way, you know, you could add another 0 to my margin balance? I know you're a big, listen, I know you're a big boss over there. I know you're basically the biggest boss. You have the authority to do it.
That's not really the question now, is it?
No, but I'm thinking these quantum stocks are about to drop like a rock. And I'm trying to get my position on.
Oh, is this the time that it's gonna be another?
That's it. This is the time. This is it. Well, I'm just saying, think about it.
You've been kind of a pain, but Jamie was pleased. Okay, should I? Hold on. Hold on for 1 second. It looks like Jamie's willing to give you a little leeway.
Okay. Send me the details, and I'll text you. This is your cell, right?
This is my cell.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for turning it around. Much appreciated.
If I don't talk to you, have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye. Oh, you got a 3-hour drive to the Hamptons. Who the fuck's trying to do that? Jump in the chopper. You can even go in a seaplane. Floor seats at the Knicks. Jamie Dimon's fucking box seats. Then jump in the chopper to the Hamptons. Woo! James.
Hey, what's going on?
It's Shkreli. You know your pal.
Yes. How are you, Martin?
I'm good. You know, I just got off the phone with your boss's 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 boss.
Right, yes.
Yeah, and not only did I meet the margin call, but I'm getting another credit line extension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, how do you like that? How do you like them apples? Yeah. Kanye, I got a wrapped around my finger.
I guess you got that $8 million back?
Yeah, you know, well, I only had to send 2. I did that. And now I'm doubling down again.
Listen, man, Martin, I'm just doing what I'm told, okay? Listen, I just listen to Jamie. Jamie tells me what to do. He tells me what's going on.
Yeah. You know, actually, you listen to Jamie? No. You get your orders from somewhere between Jamie, Kanye, Keith, and then down, and finally you. So stop pretending. You get your orders from Jamie, please. When was the last time you saw Jamie? You saw him walk by the office once?
Jamie came to my office and told me I was doing a good job 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, did you get your name right? Listen, I like you, James. I like you. But did you ever call me with another margin call again? You understand?
I don't want to make a problem, Smart.
Yeah, have yourself a nice little weekend. You going on the shore? You going down the shore this weekend?
Yeah.
I knew it! I knew it! Some of you guys want me to go back to prison. I can see that. I can tell. Want me to put hands. I'm gonna put hands on somebody and send me back in. Nah, I ain't doing that. I learned various ways to do that when I did my time. You will respect me. Yeah, you're gonna respect me. Believe that. You might be on your knees, but you're gonna respect me. You might be bent over, but you're gonna respect me. One way or another.
I will reach my climate, right? I will automatically get hard, right? I will, come automatically if he's sucking my ass for about 10 minutes or longer, right?
Okay, that's the world I come from, okay? That's the world I come from. You better fucking respect me. There's 3 levels, or there's more like 8 levels of money that you need to have put aside. When you blow up on your, when you blow up on your own money, then you have to go to your girl, or your girl's purse, either one. Then you got to go to your grandpa, grandma, auntie. Then you tell the bank to fuck off on the margin call. Then you go. That's level 3 when it's gotten that bad. Then you go to You go to what's known as the little homie. The little homie is like somebody you're close with or you've grown up with, and you borrow money from him. Then you go to the big homie, which is whoever's like the kingpin of the neighborhood. Yeah, exactly. And you get a shark loan. You know how they're doing this now? They're going into the Gucci and they're just taking everything. Just take and walk out with it. You got to do that.
And then finally, after that, I think you have to defect to China. And then there's nothing left after that. So that's when you capitulate. So you got to have lots of layers of liquidity to manage the position. Oh man, I got these guys. Sour streamers, let's go. Kit Kat. Lifesavers gummies. Sour Patch. That's real food. And he's gonna have some cool ass name. Like he's not gonna have like a normal name like Jim or John or some shit like that. He's gonna be like OJ. And he's gonna refer to himself in the third person all the time. You ain't robbing OJ. Fuck out of here. Go ahead, pussy, shoot me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's keep walking. And he turns back and he says, you know, matter of fact, you're lucky I ain't have it on me today. Shh. Little ice pick. I like that name. 𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗦𝗧𝗦𝗢. They call me Gandalf. Yeah, no, I mean, look, coal mines are acceptable too, you know? We throw them in the coal mines. Go ahead. Bring Dad back some coal. That's fine. He could drive a truck. Dad, what are we doing today? I thought I was going to school. Nah. We're going truck driving. Truck driving? Yeah. We're driving this truck. Where's Arizona? Don't worry about it. Get in the car. Dad, I don't know how to drive. You're learning today. Dad, I want to go to Jimmy's for a sleepover. First of all, son, that shit sounds gay as hell. He's 5 years old. First of all, that shit sounds gay as hell. Second of all, you want to take the D train. All right? Dad, he lives in Long Island. I don't care. You're taking the D train, 34th Street. Then you're getting on 𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗊𝗧𝗍𝗓. All right? I'm giving you $4. Ticket's $8. You got to find the rest of those $4 on your way. Go to El Terminal. Make sure you sign up. Make sure you're a member. Here at Berkshire, we like to take risks. But, yeah, listen, I'm 90-something years old at this point. I've been running Berkshire for, 50, 60 years, and I think it's time we do something different. It's time we do this MOASS. The dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I love it. That's like my cat. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I love it. We're turning the stock market to a video game, all right, folks? That's what we doing. In MOASS, you just look in your head and you say, I don't know what's going to happen, but I ain't doing no goddamn math. I was buying this thing at $70. It's $102 now. You want to keep playing games with me? Well, you going to meet the real no-teeth. What the hell is this? There's no liquidity after hours. No liquidity. Liquidity is the important function of the stock market. Without liquidity, you don't got nothing. Always need to stay quicket. You need to stay liquid. Balance sheet? We don't know what the fuck a balance sheet is. What the fuck are you talking about, balance sheet? It's stock like a roller coaster.
Order filled.
You buy it, you sell it, you buy it.
Order partially filled.
Sell it again, buy it. You make the roller coaster money. Never been on a roller coaster because I'm from Bama, but you know what I mean. Balance sheet. With all due respect, sir, balance these nuts. Why you high again? I can see it in your eyes. Why? You can't even open your eyes. What are you, Asian? How'd you turn Asian overnight? This fucking guy. Got a pothead working here. This perennially smells of weed smoke. Probably high off Xanax too. He was trying to sell the other guy's drugs. He was like, yeah, I know a guy who has that. Let me get you that. Nah, I owe his peeps a favor, so he keeps his job. Okay, here's another test. Shanghai Fosun in mainland China. There it is, mainland China. 2684. These guys cooked. I am so proud of my team. Should I give them a bonus? Hell no. Why pay them for doing their jobs? That's what they're supposed to do. No bonus. Imagine me, Kevin, looking at international stocks. Imagine Amit, my friend. I'm gonna go on Amit's show and be like, you're an idiot, my friend. Yeah, that's my friend. Think you can, just because you fucking can type four letters into a ticker box and hit buy, that we're on the same page? Get the fuck out of here. You guys want movie night? That's for my girlie, man. What you trying to do? Sneak under the covers? wasting everybody's time with a dumbass question. Yeah, it's fucking summer. That's why it says August 5th on my screen. Why do you think I'm fucking wearing a sweater? Take some context clues. I complain about it being too cold in here every 5 minutes. That's one. You would never make it in New York City. Never. I wonder why you're wearing a sweater. Oh, isn't it summer in New York? Oh. I do think he's likes to get attention. All artists are fundamentally at their core attention whores, which is why I was never comfortable being an artist myself. Even though you see all the guitars in my room, I wanted to be a rock star, but I never wanted to put myself out there. That's not really what our rock star does. Rock star puts himself out there. I didn't mind performing other people's songs. When it came to my own songs, it was really personal and difficult to find a voice that you felt comfortable with. And when you look at artists, one of the biggest things that they hate is criticism. Jay-Z has like 100 songs about critics. And it's like, look, man, you won. You're top of the game. You know, nobody... But, you know, half of his songs are self-consciousness. Nobody's ahead of me, not even the Beatles. I slayed Elvis with his blue suede shoes. You know, it's just all poor little me. I want people to like my poetry. I hope you like my poetry. You know, and it's very, at the end of the day, it's kind of pathetic. But that's what being an artist reduces you to. I mean, it's like the biggest self-navel-gazing kind of self-adulation and flagellation that you can do for a career. Cursive, the rock band Cursive, writes a lot about this. So I think for Kanye, race played a big role in his life. The last I chatted with him, you know, there's still a very strong racial kind of overtone to his life. I think most black people have that regardless. You know, here he's sort of like playing with the forbidden, which are, I mean, artists thousands of years have done different levels of forbidden, and pushing the boundary of the forbidden is kind of like the artist's job description almost. So South Park's done this many times. Now you kind of have somebody that's willing to go even further, maybe possibly willing to go much further actually. Oh yeah, I've been to Warsaw a bunch of times. Warsaw is a club in Brooklyn. Yeah, I mean, I get that he's not, you know, in some ways it's not your traditional avant-garde deep thinker artist, but I wouldn't sell Kanye short. If you talk to him, you know, he's brilliant. He's nobody's fool. I talked to him about quantitative investing. The guy's not stupid at all. He's very sharp. But you have to recognize that, like, his job as an artist is to be like transgressive and crazy. Yeah, he's certainly, nobody's asking for his, I don't think he's asking for anybody's sympathy. Although it seems like sometimes maybe he is. The nitrous thing is part of his life too. That's true. That's a tough one, Robert, because it depends on how you define rap song. You know, rap has been around for a long time if you think about it. Epic poetry started in 300 BC. I think he's somewhat, I think a lot of artists, what they do is they hear stories or they think thoughts and then they play with them as ideas. You know, a lot of people to this day debate whether Jay-Z was even a drug dealer. My lawyer told me he was, but regardless, you know, there's a thing as an artist that you do when you borrow. Picasso said great artists steal. They don't borrow, they steal. You know, so there was this feeling that like maybe Jay-Z was hearing a lot of these stories that he was sharing on records. Yeah, rappers and Homer are pretty similar. I mean, they're just today's artists. Now, obviously, if you know, some of these rappers are garbage, but some of the poets in Homer's time were garbage too. You just don't know about them. Yeah, I'm not sure, Raul. That's the winners write the history. Yeah, Will may have it more right. Here's an example of Homeric simile. Lion grown weakly in a cage and pining for deer, his appetite denied, the taste of blood held back by his keepers, and he is hungering for it. His wrath's consuming in him as he roams up and down his cage, for he yearns to be free and sally in the field. So it was with the tears of Odysseus. The key part is the epic simile. Yeah, you know Shakespeare is, you know, yeah, he said, you know, just knowing Shakespeare is a superpower, and that's something the black community doesn't know, and the white community knew. It's like a little secret
passed down to people, but of course it's in every high school too. Yeah, Homer was Wu-Tang Clan. I was a literature minor, so yeah. I don't do it. I don't focus on it anymore. But my child will learn all the world's great literature. There's no doubt about that. I just don't want my child to be a writer or something.